Hello and welcome back to Love's Revolution. Today we're looking at something deeply serious. The implications for a legal practitioner involved in issuing false court orders in South Africa. Let's not sugarcoat this. A false court order is fraud on the justice system, and the law treats it as both a criminal offence and professional misconduct. There's criminal liability, and several provisions of South African law comes into play here. Under common law, it amounts to fraud, that is, intentionally misrepresenting a court document as genuine, causing actual or potential prejudice. It may also amount to forgery and uttering under common law. That's forging a court order or presenting it as valid. That's a crime punishable by imprisonment. Under Section 9 of the Justices of the Peace and Commissioners of Oath Act 16 of 1963, making a false statement in a document intended to be sworn or certified is a criminal offence, and most seriously, it can be charged as defeating or obstructing the course of justice under South African common law. This covers any act designed to interfere with the proper administration of justice, and issuing a fake order strikes at the heart of the justice system. Any of these charges can carry a penalty of years in prison. The Legal Practice Act 28 of 2014 and the Code of Conduct for Legal Practitioners demand honesty and integrity. A lawyer implicated in a false order will almost certainly face a disciplinary hearing before the Legal Practice Council. The outcome? Striking off the roll, permanent loss of the right to practice. There is a civil liability. Victims of false orders, whether clients, companies, or third parties, can sue for damages, and because fraud is excluded from professional indemnity insurance, the practitioner will usually have to pay personally. There are no doubt reputational consequences. Even before judgment is handed down, the damage is irreversible. Trust is the cornerstone of legal practice, and being linked to a false court order destroys that trust with clients, colleagues, and the judiciary. Here's the bigger picture. False court orders don't just harm individuals. They corrode confidence in the rule of law. Courts in South Africa are a vital constitutional safeguard. If their integrity is undermined, the entire democratic system is at risk. So here's the takeaway. A legal practitioner who involves themselves in the issuance of false court orders risks criminal prosecution for fraud, forgery, or defeating the ends of justice, disciplinary action that ends their career, civil claims that can bankrupt them, and permanent reputational ruin. That's all for today's episode. If you're in the profession, remember this: once your integrity is gone, your career is gone. Uphold the law, protect the courts, and never compromise on honesty.